Hi collective, welcome to the Psychic D reading channel. Hope you guys are all well. So this is going to be a reading that will be viewable on YouTube, as it will be longer than 10 minutes. Okay, so please take what resonates, leave out the rest. Feel free to share this with others. Please also remember to like my videos, as it really does help to support the channel. And this will be a very kind of general reading as to what spirit wants you to focus on. So with that being said, we're going to have a look at the messages from the African Goddess Rising, and I'm going to use a few other decks as well. And let's hope it gives you the clarity needed for moving forward. Okay, so hopefully this microphone will last during the times that I'm recording. With that being said, let's have a look and see what's going on. Now, it's funny, off the bat, what I am getting before I go into the cards is some of you need to learn to put yourself first. I actually uploaded a short video about self-love. Some of you are givers, but you're not receivers. You're not very comfortable with receiving blessings, but this is going to be a time where blessings need to be received. And it's almost like a rejection when you don't take that offer, okay? Because it's coming from spirit, it's coming from angels, it's coming from the divine, whoever you connect with. It is coming from your higher being. You've asked for help, you've asked for assistance in areas of your life that you needed that help with. They are coming in and they're bringing in those miraculous changes to help shift your life in a way where it's going to lift the burdens and make things easier for you moving forward. So when you receive these blessings, it is almost like a slap in the face when you reject it. So please be mindful of what you're rejecting, and how you will know when it's genuine from when it's not is when you tap into your intuition. Okay, so always remember to tap into your intuition, always connect, always stay connected to your higher self, and you will know, you will identify the genuine from the false. Okay, so don't feel afraid, don't doubt anything. Be courageous in your abilities. Know that you have the power to really decipher the truth from the lies. Okay, so just don't let that block your blessings. Okay, don't let these worries or doubts block you. Just go with the flow. Okay, so we got radical rebirth. Some of you could be a Scorpio like myself. Transformation. Or simply you've just been going through some major kick-ass changes. And some of them have not been easy, collective, as we have covered in the previous weeks anyway, you know, previous months. Some of you, these changes have been going on for a few years, or over the past year more so. And you're coming towards the end of the cycle, or you've already finished the cycle. I covered this in the TikTok video. Some of you may still be feeling like you're entrapped in old cycles, but you're not. You've been released from it, but you might be still feeling the aftermath of the emotional cords. So this is where you connect with your higher self more to maintain that process, because you know it's all part of the transformation kind of road. You know, you're removing yourself away from the old, from the things that you've been used to. It's almost, look at it this way, you cemented yourself in situations that may have been toxic. It may have looked like glittering and attentive and inviting, but then when you stepped in, you realize how wrong it was. But because some of you felt like you couldn't do any better, or you felt like, you know, there must be more that's going to unravel out of this, you kind of stayed put. But what happens is, when you stay put, you invest more time, into a situation that just isn't serving you, and then it does a lot of wickedness to your energy. You end up feeling very drained. You begin to build burdens in your life, and things become complex, and then it becomes almost impossible for you to leave something because you become codependent on it. And some of you have walked away from this, and some of you, it's left a bit of a scar. But know that you are healing. Feel the process, go through the emotions. I know exactly what you're going through. I've been through it myself. I'm still going through it myself. There's moments where I feel very, a lot of intense emotions, and it feels like a sort of rainbow of emotions, up and down, up and down. And I still go through it myself, which is why I can openly say this. It's an essential process of your growth, though. And when you do complete this cycle of transformation, you do change, you do grow stronger, you do grow more confident in yourself as well. And it's usually because something that you have accustomed yourself to is not healthy for you. It needs to be removed. And this is where the transformation comes in. Some of you, you've been around people that have been toxic your whole life, to the point where you have now grown some traits of those toxic habits in your life. And spirit has come in to remove these people and heal you from these old habits, so that you can transform into the person that they are trying to gear you towards, the person that's actually going to love you, the person that's actually going to lead you to the pathway of your abundance. And that is you. When you have discovered yourself, when you have loved yourself, that's when others that are shining on that same vibration will come in and love you more. Some of you are on different paths. Some of you are waiting. You've already gone through this transformation and you're waiting for these new arrivals to come in. You're waiting for your partner. You're waiting for that connection to come in where you feel like you finally found your wish fulfillment. But there may be still some things that you need to work on in yourself. So I'm getting a mixture of messages going out here. So obviously just take what resonates. So you are going to get some blessings, collective. And you're going to need to learn to embrace these blessings. Do not reject anything that's coming to you as an offering. Obviously, reject the ones you know that are false. Remember, I said use your intuition to distinguish the true from the false. But the true ones, embrace them. Don't second guess it. Don't kind of excuse me, I've got a bit weird. Do not prevent you from receiving your blessings from spirit. That's what I'll say. This is the time for harvest. I just got this as well. Spirit is saying, some of you, because you don't want to let the crowd down, some of you have been accepting favors that you can do, but you really shouldn't be doing it, because you've got other things that you need to focus on. And because you're doing so much for others, you're neglecting yourself. So the chores and the responsibilities of tasks that you need to do in your day-to-day life is being kind of pushed to one side. Now, understandably, if it's to do with a health matter or whatever the case is, and by no means am I a health expert. So if there is health issues going on with any of you, collective, I would encourage you to go and see an expert, okay, for advice, or anybody that is close to you. But what Spirit is saying is that you need to make sure that you are putting yourself first as well. Otherwise, you may be neglecting certain things that does need your attention at this time. Some of you could be just doing too much and you're burning the bridge at both ends, and it's now time to say no to things. Some of you, this could be work. You could be taking on too much commitment. Some of you could be doing more hours as well. And what Spirit is saying is that because you're working like a robot in a way, because some of you don't even really like where you are, or you're looking to move on to something new. But how can you move on to something new when you don't even give yourself the time to explore what's new? Because you're going to be so tired and drained from all the overtime that you're doing. So Spirit is saying, just obviously they understand you've got to make your money, you've got to make ends meet, but you also need to look out for your well-being and ensure that there is balance in your life. If you want things to change, they will, but the only person that can execute that is yourself. Now, some of you have pleaded for changes with your finances, and Spirit is also working with you on that. But some of you are sticking to old routines, and some of these old routines are not bringing you the blessings you desire because it's not for you. Some of you could be on a path and pursuing this path because you think that this is going to give you what you need. And Spirit is saying there are some paths that are for others and some that are not. And some of the paths that you guys have taken may not be for you. So you need to connect with your higher self to find out what it is they are leading you towards. Because it could be something completely different, but because you're not giving yourself a chance, or some of you could be judging it because you might not see it as lucrative from the outset. You're not really kind of diving into that option because you think, oh, it's going to take too much time to, generate something decent with what I'm visualizing. But what Spirit is saying is what is for you is going to automatically build abundance. So it could be, I don't know, let me give you an example. An influencer, or let's just say a makeup artist that does like online tutorials. This person's been on there for, been doing it for many years, and they've, accumulated quite a large following, but not to the capacity that they may have desired. Whereas somebody brand new comes on, and within a month, they have built the capacity of followers that this artist or this artist has desired to build. And it may not be that it's not for them because they do have the following, but it could be that whereas, for example, this person has collated a following on TikTok, for example, and this person has as well, maybe they need to go onto Facebook. And then when they go onto Facebook, their following is a lot larger. Whereas with this other person, they go onto Facebook and they don't have as much followings. I'm hoping that that does make sense. So what Spirit is saying, you need to kind of explore. Sometimes what is for someone may not be for you. It doesn't mean that it's, there's nothing there at all. Sometimes it could be just that. It could be that that is just not for you. But it could, I feel with some of you, it's not because it's not for you entirely. I feel like where you're looking may not be your niche. So you need to look somewhere else. Maybe somewhere where you never even anticipate thinking is where you need to be. And that is where you create your success, okay, with whatever it is that you're looking to build on. Okay, some of you, I feel like I'm reaching out to business owners here. Okay, so you might need to put your creative thinking hat on. Okay, good juju's coming your way, collective. So again, whatever you have put out, you are now getting back as blessings, which is why Spirit is saying be careful that you're not neglecting it because it's all coming from the divine. Alchemy. What's the alchemy card? Ah, dear, we've got wounded healer. Some of you are learning about yourself more. Some of you are learning about, could be actually, some of you could actually be undergoing healing. You could be going to Reiki and some kind of healing practice to help you heal your body. This could be an emotional thing. Some of you, it could be therapy. Some of you could be learning how to carry out healing rituals. Okay. Some of you could be learning more about your spirituality, or you could be learning a new subject that's going to enhance you on your path of passion. Okay. Some of you could be learning something new because of the pain that some of you may have gone through. This could be to do with a love connection, or this could even be a relative that you've lost. You know, this has kind of enabled you to channel into something new, and this is going to bring blessings for you, because you're going to put your whole energy into this, which is going to sprout positive results for you. So if you have lost somebody, my condolences. Okay, know that, you know, spirit is also encouraging you to put a lot of energy into this as well, because this is going to turn out to be a blessing for you. This doesn't have to be a business. This could just simply be some kind of hobby. Some of you could be writing, you know, writing a journal or something. And this is just your way of releasing any pain that you've been suppressing. Okay. And I've got the lights flicking when I say this. I've got spirit. I always have my spirit guides around me, but they come to me through my clairvoyance and clairaudience a lot, and claircognizance, right? And it's been a while since I've seen my lights flicker and things like that, and it's really flickering. Okay, so there's a lot that needs to be said tonight, but it's not going to be a long reading. It just feels like sometimes when I see that, it could be that something's very close, something's coming. They want to bring your attention to it. Okay, let's see what else we can get for you guys for this week. What other messages for our collective that they need to know for this week? I think I was getting this in the TikTok video. Somebody is watching you guys. Someone that wears a mask. Somebody that doesn't show their feelings. This could even be you, collective, because I did say earlier that some of you need to express your truth with things. You need to be telling people how you feel about something. Okay, don't always say yes because you don't want to let down the team. You know, speak your feelings, speak your truth, because you know you don't want to be burning the bridge at both ends, because you're not helping yourself or them either. You know. Some of you, with the assistance they do need some kind of professional help in hand when it comes to certain things. So something to bear in mind. Right, but I'm getting that someone is hiding their feelings, and I think when I'm getting this card with the mask, I'm getting love. For some of you, I'm getting love. Yeah. What is this love card? What's this? What is this mask? Someone likes you, collective. This could be actually a new person. Somebody could be watching you and they really like you and they're contemplating when to make a move towards you. Okay. I think they don't want to get rejected, which is why they've not chased. But they are coming across as the chaser. They want to chase you. So don't you dare chase them. Let them chase you. They want to chase you. But they don't want to get rejected. So that's why they've not come forward. Let's see what else I can get from this. So we've got the, yep. This could be an air sign, a Libra, Aqua, or Gemini. This is somebody that's quite light in their energy. We've got a dragonfly here. Very light-hearted. They just want to come in a very bouncy type of energy. Okay, but I feel like they're going to come with information, because the dragonfly is all about finding out information, things come into light. So it feels like this person that's watching you could be someone that's new, someone that you may know them, but you'd never think that they would be attracted to you, simply because they're very unemotional with their feelings. You can't really read them. So they may come across quite cold, quite stoic. We've got the Cupid's arrow. You're definitely bringing, I feel some of you are going to attract different types of interest towards you. It could be more than one person actually watching you, collective. And it's because some of you are putting a lot of attention on you, or that's what you're going to be doing. A lot of self-love, a lot of attention. And it goes in line with the messages I've been cascading today. You really do need to give yourself that tender loving care, collective, because it does project a lot of positivity. It projects a very great vibration for you, and it attracts great, interest. Some of it you're going to get the riffraff as well, but ultimately you are aligning to the right energy that's coming in. So for those of you that are single, you may start attracting like for like interest, not ones that are, like self-absorbed or narcissist, one-sided relationship, which is what some of you have come away from. Some of you could still be in something like this, and it's caused a lot of major heartbreak. Okay, so now you're coming away from this. You're being shifted away from these type of energies, from coming back in, or just being moved away from this, full stop. And because some of you have healed and have had time out for yourself, you are looking more attractive. People are finding you more desirable. Not that you weren't before, but you're just looking a lot more lush. And that's because you are projecting unconditional love for yourself and for others. Because I think for most of you, collective, some of you that I'm reaching out to could be empaths. You're very naturally nurturing, very caring to others. You project that. And unfortunately for empaths like myself, because I'm an empath as well, we tend to get taken advantage of, because people sometimes take our kindness for weakness, and they start to take liberties, they start to take the piss. So as a result of that, these type of kind of self-absorbed energies is something that empaths attract, because empaths are very quick to want to help, want to nurture, and sometimes that isn't really good for these type of energies. Sometimes they need to not be given tough love, but they you know, it's almost like there's lessons that they need to build upon in order to make the connection more balanced. And they do prey on empaths because they know that empaths are very giving type of people. So this is the type of energies that you may have been amongst, collective, and it may not even be just love. It could even be friendship. It could even be family that has taken your kindness for weakness. And through this transformation that some of you could be going through as I speak, is showing your power. And I think some people are flabbergasted by your power and your strength and how you have overcome a lot of the turbulent times that may have been thrown upon you, to the point where you look unrecognizable, collective, very unrecognizable. And this is why there's been a shift with old to new, because the new, some of these new people are only seeing the new you, and they like your shine, they like the light you project, and they gravitate to that. And you know that if you didn't transform, I'm just getting this vision, some of you may have now attracted these new people, and you may have known these people from afar, seen them, you know, on passing, and thinking, why are they now approaching me now? It's because you have transformed, you are now renewed. So you're projecting a light that they can see, and they're gravitating towards it. I'm not talking about the riffraff. The riffraff will come with whatever level you're on. Every new level attracts a new devil. That's just the way it is, right? But every level you go up, your surroundings is going to change. And some of them are genuine, okay? And some of these energies will gravitate to what you project. And these people that you are now attracting may have been people you've known for years, or you've seen on passing, and they may not have noticed you before because you were probably projecting on a lower vibration. But now you're increasing, your vibration is now expanding, they can see you. Sometimes that's how it happens. It doesn't mean that they're being cold. It doesn't mean that, you know, you're nothing to them. It's not an insulting, it's not an insult to take on. Sometimes that's just the way it is. Sometimes, you know, things can happen where you just shine differently, and because of that, someone then takes notice of you, you know. And it can also be for the bad as well, you know. Some people, it can also be for the bad. I'm not eliminating that, but I feel in this circumstance, a lot of you, it's a good thing. It's a positive thing, you know. It just feels like some of you may go on a date with some new energies, and they're looking at you and thinking, I know you from somewhere, but they can't seem to fathom where. You may know them, but they don't really know you. And it's simply because you may not have been projecting on the energy that you are on now, you know. So you see what difference it makes when you're projecting on a higher vibration. You can attract many things, many things. You know, you don't need to do any type of manipulative magic to get what you want. You can simply just have that faith in yourself and spirit, and connect with the divine, and ask for these things to be manifested the natural way, and it will. It will, but you need to believe in it. You need to believe in yourself. And when you believe in yourself, you will naturally transform, because you're allowing the universe to work with you to climb you to the best, to the heights that you are destined to get to anyway. And that is magic within itself. Prayer is magic. Speaking these positive vibrations in your life is a form of magic, because it's all positive. It's all positive. You're not harming anybody. You're not manipulating anything. You are just asking for things to be manifested that will be for your greatest good. And the universe responds to that. The universe will work with you to manifest that. But when you are using manifestation in the wrong way, do not think that you will not get it back licking your backside, because it will come back. I promise you that. That's why I always say to people, why play with magic when you can create so much more with your life? You don't need to manipulate something because it's not for you. You can just manifest something else, and it may even be better than what you were chasing, you know? But some people don't want to see that. So they, my nan used to say, if you don't hear, you will feel. And some people are going to feel. That's the way the cookie crumbles. What can I say? What can I say? Right, okay. So where are we? 31 minutes. Okay, I'm going to close this reading very soon. Let's see what else that you need to look out for. Yeah, so some of you need to focus on self-worth. Yeah, keep on focusing on yourself. Keep on healing, because you are working wonders outside. Externally, people are looking at you. Some of you may change your clothes, your hairstyle. Some of you may grow your hair or cut it into a style. Okay, I feel like some of you are going to definitely change up and revamp the wardrobe a bit. Your appearance is going to change. I've been picking up on this as well in previous weeks collective. Okay, this is going to boost you as well. It's just, everything is all just boosting your confidence. Okay, so nothing bad is going on. So just keep going, keep going. That's what I'm getting. Keep going. What does the spirit guys want to advise to the collective? What do you need to know at this time? Some of you need to take a break with your partner. For those of you that are in a relationship, you need to go away together, or you could be going away together. I'm seeing a boat trip. Don't know, someone's going, I don't know if it's, I've never been to Venice, but it looks like Venice, or somewhere around Italy. Even Sweden I'm getting. Or I'm getting the Lake District as well, like a short break I'm seeing. I don't know, it's a lot of mixed energies I'm getting. Okay. Romania, I've never been there before. I've been told it's really nice. Spain as well, I'm getting Spain. Is it Costa del Sol? Yeah, some of you need time out, you're exhausted. Someone isn't sleeping in this group. Someone's not sleeping at all. Someone's having really bad sleep. What's the word? Sleep deprivation, I think, or deprived, or whatever you'd call it. Anyway, somebody has insomnia or something. They need to get that checked out. I am getting chamomile. You need to have some chamomile at night to help to calm your mind. Some of you need to listen to music to help to settle the mind. Your mind's on overdrive. and that's what's causing you to not sleep. Some of you are getting some of you need to cleanse your some of you need to cleanse your environment, or someone needs to cleanse their house or flat or apartment, wherever you live. There's something, there's forces around I'm getting a funny vibe. There's forces around somebody at this time that's disturbing your peace. And this could be, okay, let me just see what's going on here. Partnerships, and this is to do with a love connection, or somebody collective. Okay. Now, could be for you, or this could be for your person. Okay, whether you're with them or not. Okay, if this is for you, okay, be mindful of who you are sleeping with, because some of these partners carry a shadow, and this isn't no light spirit, I can tell you that. Some of these partners, whoever's been sleeping around, or any partners you've been involved with, you need to be, I've always said this to people, look, listen, I have conversations about this quite frequently. You know, I am very, very choosy with my partners, for the simple reason that I feel that intimacy is a sacred thing, because you're giving your body, in particular with women. I'm very old school, okay, so don't judge me. It's my opinion. You know, you're open to agree or not agree, but please do not come with your stupid comments. Some, you know, a lot of my collective group anyway, you're all quite mature, so I'm not expecting any kind of throwbacks here. But if you do have any smart comments, don't bother leave it. That's what I would say. But I am very, very aware of, when you are intimate with someone, you are exchanging in energies. And if this person has slept with other partners, you are going to pick up on it as well, especially for those of you that are spiritually awakened. Somebody either in the collective group or that you are linked to has been involved with partners that possess a kind of shadow or demon. Okay, I don't openly like to talk about these things, but sometimes they have to be expressed, because that's the energy I'm picking up. It is a very, very dark energy, and this energy is kind of hankering and clinging onto you. So whoever is watching this, that this resonates with, that's causing a lot of havoc when you're trying to sleep and it's disturbing your peace, this is why. And you need to get your energy cleansed as soon as possible. If you have any Epsom salts, if you have any sage or Palo Santo sticks or candles that helps with clearing your auric field, I would encourage you to do that. I feel like even with some of you, you're a person that you know of, you may not even be romantically involved with them. But if you're seeing these things, they may need to see some kind of spiritualist to help to cleanse them. But you can do spiritual baths with the intention of clearing and cleansing your body from any kind of disturbing energies, like what I'm picking up here. You need to just be careful with who you're sleeping with, collective, okay? This could also be someone that may come in for the singles out there, okay? So this is why you need to use your intuition to distinguish this type of energy, so that you're not allowing these type of beings to, you know, leave these type of shadows in your energy field. It's like they feed out of people that possess light, and they drain the living shit out of you. And this person is being drained. It's almost like an animal. It feeds your energy. That's what helps it to survive. That was a weird energy I got there. Somebody's not sleeping though because of it. That is what's and I didn't even mean, look at this, I didn't even mean to use this deck, and without thinking, I used the African Goddess deck. And look at this, alchemy magic. Somebody's doing magic. Someone has somebody around them, and this has been following me for bloody weeks. Somebody has someone or is into this type of kind of magic. Okay. If you know someone that's into esoterics or metaphysics, they could be into this type of work. Okay. Or they could know someone that knows how to do this type of work. But if this resonates with you, collective, if you are the one that is being attacked, you really do need to cleanse your auric field. And I would recommend you doing it immediately, because you are going to feel a difference. And next time, be mindful who you sleep with, okay? It's a lesson. It's a lesson. Take responsibility. Look after your bodies. Look after your body. You don't know. Sometimes you don't always know people's intention. This is why it's not good to be sleeping around. I don't care if you're a man or a woman or whatever, gender, masculine, feminine energy. You need to take better care of your temple. These things can be easily invaded. There's too much of this thing going around. It's become very common of today. It's quite disturbing, to be honest. And it's not always so easy to get rid of this type of thing from your energy, especially if your vibration is not so high. It feels to me that this energy that is being attacked may not even, or they may have absorbed this for so long that they may be quite delusional. This is the type of thing I'm getting. And because they are sleep deprived, their thinking may not be clear. Okay, so I don't know who I'm reaching out to with this, but it's, if this is somebody you know, this is definitely someone that may have been very promiscuous, okay? Because we got the discontent here. So this person could have slept around. Yeah. Because that is disturbing their body now. Physical body. You can't make this stuff up. Somebody could be feeling quite ill. But someone has some kind of addiction as well, I'm getting as well. So it could be a sex addiction that I'm seeing here, but they definitely have some shadow around them. And this is definitely some dark energy that they have tapped into, that is controlling this addiction or this habit. Okay, so it may not have been so bad, but it may have heightened because it may have it may have been channeled by that, from that source, if that makes sense. I don't know who it is I'm reaching out to. This could be somebody that watches a lot of porn as well, I'm seeing, to the extreme. This person is very lonely as well. They do these things in solitude, so they could do it in darkness. This could be a secret that may be coming out. That is a really weird turn of events with this reading. Don't know who needs to hear this. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah. They're being watched over. Somebody's being watched over by angels. They really are trying to get them to move towards their higher self, but it is really impacting their health. This is what I'm getting. And again, I am not a health expert, but I am getting a lot of energy with health here. What's the advice? This could be even a relative, someone you may know. It doesn't have to be sex addiction, but it feels like that there's something that they may have overindulged in that has caused a lot of havoc in their body. Yeah. But I'm getting sex addiction as well. I am getting that it's all overindulgence, becoming very promiscuous. Okay, yeah. They're trying to help this person find balance in their body, in themselves. They're trying to help this person before it's too late, because I feel like there's something that needs to come, that's going to come out. I feel there's going to be some information on this anyway. Something's going to come out in the wash here. What's the advice from Spirit? What's the advice from Spirit? Well, for some of you, this could be a love interest. They could be coming towards you, telling you, if you're distant from this person, they could be telling you the reasons why, what has happened to them. Okay, some of you may already be aware anyway, because you could have been getting some psychic insights. Even the noise in the background is confirming to me that some of you have had a lot of message, downloads coming through to you. So I feel that some of you are already aware, and you've already are aware that you're going to have to make a decision as to whether you're going to, embrace this person back in, or whether you're just going to continue remaining a distance from them. But it feels like there's a lot that needs to be done. You've got the inner child here. There needs to be a lot of healing. There's some healing that this person needs to do. There's something with this person where they get a bit bored, or that they're dissatisfied with something. It feels like they're dissatisfied with their life. Okay, and this is where they may look in other channels to quench that thirst, if you get what I mean. So you need, if this does resonate with you, please be careful with who you connect with, because ultimately you can't really heal this person if this person doesn't want to heal themselves. So try not to force yourself into something that ultimately is going to cause you a lot of heartache. Okay, because it sounds to me like this person needs a lot of healing, that a professional healing that is beyond your help, or beyond your remit, if that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, that was interesting. Okay, so what else? Loss. Don't feel like you've lost anything, collective. You've not. You've not. You may, some of you I'm reaching out to now, you may have gone through a separation with somebody, but you've not lost. You're not losing. You may feel like things are a little bit restricted, and why are things just not opening up for you? But know that there are going to be choices coming for you when the time is right. I feel right now some of you are still going through your transformation, so you may not even have time, for embracing something new just yet, or the timings just ain't right for this new energy to come in. But no, it is going to come in. Some of you could be quite bored of this, of waiting, but there is a need to be patient, because there is a blessing coming towards you. In the meantime, there is something with family. So I feel like Spirit is saying spend more time with your family members, because I feel like one of them may need your attention more at this time. Okay, they may need you. They may not. Maybe somebody that is not really so expressive with their feelings. Okay, what's this family? What's this deceit? What is this? Yeah, it feels like some of you are. Be mindful of who you share any ideas with as well, collective as well, because it could be that you may not be able to trust certain family members when it comes to business or finances. Okay, or they may not really be happy. Some of you may want to, I feel like some of you could belong to, or grown up in a family that is from a specific religious background, and you want to follow your own lane, and they may be quite um reluctant. They don't want you to pursue that path, put it that way. There may be some reluctance on their end, but ultimately this is your life, and I feel like you've been pursued to follow this. Okay, and it feels like you may have felt very restricted to pursue something that you desire, which may be causing you to live like someone else, but not yourself. Okay, so Spirit is telling you there's going to be an opportunity where you're not gonna have to hide anymore. You can just be who you are. I think a tower is going to come, because I feel like some of you are taking on burdens that is causing havoc with you, and Spirit is going to cause a tower. Angels will cause a tower. So ultimately, you either deal with it, or they're going to deal with it for you. Okay. So it could be just things you're taking on. It could even be priorities that, again, I was going back to the beginning. The priorities that you're taking on, you need to let go of it. You need to release these burdens that is holding you to ransom. There is better things out there for you that's going to bring you happiness and contentment. Okay. So what else? We've got the Grace card. Yeah. Oh, so many of you have got such lovely spirit support around you. You've got someone in spirit. I'm getting some of you, it's a female, an older female, that is really watching over you and supporting you during this time. And they always reminisce over you, over the celebratory times when they were alive. So this could be a relative that you may have lost that's in spirit. And I don't know, some of you, they may reminisce over your wedding day. For those of you that are married, okay, they may reminisce over a birth of a child, or they reminisce over birthing you. Okay, and it brings them such joy. Some of you could be celebrating an anniversary, I'm getting. or a birthday, or some kind of, or you may be going to a wedding or something. And we've got, yeah, community, spiritual ancestors. Some of you are learning about your ancestors, you're learning about your history. Some of you may be a little bit surprised with the things you discover about your ancestors, okay? But it's all part of your learning, it's all part of you. So don't try not to be too judgmental about what you discover. Try and just receive it as, well, you can always embed something different and new with your awareness, okay? I don't know who that's gonna make sense with, but yeah, just be open-minded. I know what it's like. I'm learning about my ancestors myself. And you know, you get the good and the bad. You know, some of them may not have been the best when they were alive. But you know, it's worth learning about them as well, because they are a part of you. And it just makes you, it makes you, I think for me personally, the good and the bad, I don't know what's wrong with me today, I must be tired. The good and the bad helps me to understand who I am and what my bloodline is made of, okay, and kind of where I come from. And I think that's how you need to see yourself, okay? Try not to be too surprised, just be open-minded and always look at it as, what can I do differently? Okay, what could they not do that I can do now I'm alive? Okay, and I think that's how you should look at it, okay? So there's a lot more messages, but I'm not going to cover that today. Spirit's kind of getting me to break it all up. I may do another live reading this week, guys. I've been a bit all over the place because there's been a lot of things that's come up in the works. But I will give you guys ample of notice if I decide to do it. So guys, I hope this resonates with you guys, whoever, because it was very specific. Have a lovely day. As I said, I'm looking to do a live reading possibly towards the end of the week now, because I'm quite busy over the next few days, doing some readings and other things, other commitments. And yeah, so guys, thank you very much, and I shall see you very soon. Take care.